I guess the question is, why is the SVRI Forum so important to you and your organization?
Yeah, thanks, Chichi. Hi, everyone. Wonderful to be here. I first came to the SVRI Forum in 2011. I had my 5-month-old son with me, who I was still breastfeeding. And then I came in 2013 and I was pregnant with twins. I gave birth 4 days later. And now I'm joining you with COVID. So clearly I'm extremely committed and do everything possible to make it to the SVRI Forum every year because it's my favorite. It's my absolute favorite conference. And I think there's lots of reasons why I love it so much. I think obviously, as Claudia has said, it's the biggest global conference on these issues that we're all kind of dedicated to around preventing violence against women and violence against children. And so it's obviously an incredible opportunity to share our own research and learnings and hear from so many others in the field about what's happening and the innovations in the sector. And I think that really just informs our work. And so it's incredibly important to have that space to share knowledge. But it's so much more than that. I think I remember the year in Brazil. For me, I brought my whole team at the time to that forum. I think there was about 8 of us. And it was really a great opportunity for everyone to network and to meet other people in the sector. And especially for the new and younger and emerging researchers, I think that was incredibly valuable. At the time, we also had a stall, and we're a relatively new organisation, young kind of startup. So in a way, it helped, I think, build our brand and establish us as an organisation in the field and for people to get to know us in that way. So it was a really wonderful opportunity in that respect. And then, I've hosted various workshops and side discussions around the forum, particularly on challenging topics within the field. So, we often think about it's a safe space where we can have hard conversations. So we've had conversations, for example, around men's accountability in the gender equality work, intersectional feminist leadership, and what that looks like in decolonizing research practices. So it's also a space where we can come together and approach those challenging questions in a safe way to try and advance the field. I've also had the opportunity to bring together people around a particular topic. So, for example, we were working in small island nations in the Pacific, and we came together with others who were working in high prevalence small settings to think about what does the ethics of research on violence against women look like in different settings. And so it's also an opportunity just to come together, particularly around a certain topic that you might be interested in, and build a working group or build a community of practice around that. And I think, as Claudia mentioned as well, I've every year, every time we come to SVRI, I always leave with new opportunities, new projects, new funding opportunities, new collaborations. And it sort of, in a way, it sort of catalyzes other things that continue to happen over the following years. And it's really been just such an incredible hub, I think, for the field, for us all to come together and take forward our work. I think SVRI is always growing, as it's incredible to see the numbers grow, but it's always also very, I think, self-reflective. And thinking about how it can improve and evolve over time as well, and it doesn't stay static. And it thinks, I can see that with the focus on diversity and inclusion and democratizing research has really come out in the last few years in particular, and that's wonderful to see. So I think, and just perhaps the last thing I'll say is that it's just fun. It just feels like a place where I get to come home and see old friends and meet new people, and it's just always such a joy. And I'm so excited to be coming. Fingers crossed, COVID, everything goes okay, 2022. see everyone in person again. So yeah, that's all from me. Thanks, Gigi.
Thank you so much, Emma. I mean, so much good stuff there. Fascinating story, also about, you know, bringing your children along, so to speak. I have so many questions. I wish we had more time. You reminded me, I mean, I'm implementing projects right now, some of which began with conversations 2 SVRIs ago. So absolutely, I totally, what you've said very much resonates with me.